Thank you guys for clicking on the video. I am Sully, and today I finally have my hands on NHL 17. It's pretty crazy that I'm able to get a copy of it. So I'm going to jump in, and I'm going to show you guys what the deal is. And I wanted to show franchise mode because for me, franchise mode is, apart from HUT and EASHL, franchise mode is what I'm most interested to see. So we're gonna jump in. There is a little bit of a video that you get, but I've gone in and I skipped it, so I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but it's nothing special. It's really just the EA video where it's like, oh, you have to build your team with the all new franchise mode. And so I'm just going to show you guys a first look if you guys want to see how it looks. Now I'm going to choose the Washington Capitals, and I barely touched GM mode last year on next gen. It just I was not a fan of it, so I'm just going to show you guys everything they have. So they have the owner personality, which spending. They have the spending, the importance of success, and the patience. I don't necessarily agree with how they rated the patience of the owner, Ted Leonsis. I feel like he's been very patient. I mean, the Capitals have sort of struggled, but nonetheless, neither here nor there. Concessions they gave Verizon Center 2 stars, Team Store 2 stars, parking lot, that's fair. You have to take Metro, club seats, and all that stuff. So it seems like, though, they've done that for all the arenas. I don't know if it's random, I don't know, but it makes sense. So the most you're looking at is 3 stars. I haven't seen anything to 4 stars. So, oh, here we go. The parking lot for the Florida Panthers is stacked. I don't know if this is based on real life information or if it's random, but here we are. I'm going to choose the Capitals now. I'm not gonna, I know other people may probably do they might relocate a team, but I'm not gonna do that. Unless CPU manager, finance and budget, CPU trades, morale meetings. I'm really just gonna show you guys everything. I'm not really going to do a GM mode right now. I'm just going to take you in and show you guys all the options, because you want to get in, you want to see what you can do, you want to get out, you don't want to waste your time. So you can do here the gameplay sliders. You can actually go in and go in detail for all that. I don't know if you could do that last year, but they're there. And then there's the competitive stuff, all that stuff. So it's pretty much the same. So we're going to jump in now. The big thing with GM mode is I want to know, has the layout changed? Because the layout, to me, it's sort of was hard to keep up with what people are doing in the NHL. I want to see just the new layout. That's, I think, for GM mode. Did they tweak the layout? What does it look like? So I'm doing this for the first time. So a couple times you're going to see the start your career. It's still loading up. I'll take a swig of my water. I am really excited for NHL, baby. A new NHL, hot dang it. It feels good. I think it's going to be a good year. Alright, so here we go. Pretty much identically the same as last year. So, you ownership, you can click this, and so this is your ownership of what everything. Obviously, you guys can read for yourselves. So you can see this is the expected profit. You can see how that impacts what it tells you. The annual net profit made from Team Store, all that stuff. The prestige, local popularity, national popularity. So you can see how your team, you can see their rating, and I guess their rating compared to other teams. So that's pretty cool. You can see the upgrade stuff. You can upgrade all that stuff, and you can upgrade one. Okay, so you can we can choose to upgrade one thing. I haven't messed around with this. I'm going in for the first time. Dollars assigned to budget, and you can see what you get when you upgrade stuff. So I'm just showing you guys what it is in the maintenance. So maybe like over the course of a season, the maintenance drops and you have to upgrade it or stuff. So fan happiness, you can see like how your fan happiness is. Arena bathroom happiness is half is low. How well the location is being maintained is how you contribute to that. Dirty bathrooms discourage sales of concession items. Feeds into the overall fan happiness. Okay. Alright, so that's cool. I mean, it seems like it's sort of like a RPG system. This is interesting. The locker room leaders are Alsner, Backstrom, Niskanen, Oshie, and Orlov. Now, I don't know if this is random, but I don't understand how Backstrom's the locker room leader. He's a very quiet individual. But nonetheless, alright, so enough of that. So that's pretty cool. You can change your updates, you have your team. So it's pretty much identical as next gen, pretty much. Team strats, you can go in here and I guess choose their strats and all that stuff. You can do this for the AHL team, I guess. So you can, hold on, you can, yeah, so you can do that for the Bears. So let's go to, okay, let's sim to the next preseason game. Let's just like, alright, we'll just check the owner's goals. Alright, so the owner wants us to win the Stanley Cup. He gives us 1 year to do that. The President's Trophy this season. And he wants the team to finish first in the conference. Stay the team as a championship caliber team. Anything short of a Stanley Cup is considered a failure. Alright, so we're going to simulate up. So what I may do is I may like go in. Let's just like sim. Let's just get a game under our belt. I really don't. Let's check the scouting too. I guess we're going in here. So again, you're pretty much looking, if you played next gen, it's pretty much identical is what it looks like. Allocate budget for the upcoming year. So you can allocate the budget. This is part of this. I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Promotions. So let's put it into arena operations. Alright, there we go. Save budget. So that's pretty cool. You can actually institute your budget. Alright, so let's check. You can see the box scores from around the NHL, which I don't know if this was in next gen GM mode that they have the box scores on the right. That's pretty cool. So you can see like activity feeds from hockey analysts, and they're tweeting and stuff. They have the message center. So you can, if you're familiar, it seems like it's all stayed the same, pretty much. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty much stayed the same. So you can like arena customization. You can set prices. So let's go in here. So this is cool. Now, I mean, if you're a nerd, like an utter nerd, it would be sick if like, which I highly doubt they could do this, but like if you were in franchise mode and they actually had like pictures of the upper bowl of your arena, that would be pretty cool, but that's like nerd to the nth degree. So this is pretty cool. Executive suites, you can set the price. So it's like Madden is what it seems like. Upgrade and maintain. So it has this like RPG element to GM mode, which is pretty cool, or franchise mode, I guess, team store. So you can go in here in detail and perform a repair. So when it was talking earlier about my bathrooms, which, how, like, that came out before the season even started, bruh. How are the bathrooms in poor state? So we have to spend $250K to repair the bathrooms. Alright, so there you go. You have 4 days left. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know how mass sims are going to do. Maybe you can turn this off. I don't know. But it seems like the days of like just grinding a season out in like 20 minutes are over. It seems like you have to pay attention to your arena, which is cool because, I mean, if you've gone to an arena, you do have to keep it clean. I mean, no one likes going to a dirty arena. So that's pretty cool. We're going to go to view contracts. So here we have the contracts ending soon. Alright, so these are all the contracts ending soon. So that's pretty cool. You get a little flashy, you know, you get a little flashy thing at the bottom. So we can do, these are like, yeah, the contracts that are ending, which the graph showed at the menu before. So we're going to go list all contracts. So you can just go in here now. The big thing was it feels a lot faster. If you guys are wondering, you know how there was that like stutterness or like that glitchiness? It wasn't glitchiness, but you know like how sometimes on 16 you would press something and it would happen right away. So let's see, here we go. Backstrom comes up pretty quickly. Nice. Yeah, Kuznetsov pops up right away. You can see full career stats, the contract, morale. So it seems like everything is the same, but it seems like in terms of everything's the same, it seems that everything's the same in terms of navigation, but it's a lot more responsive mixed in with the franchise stuff, which I think the franchise stuff, keeping the stadium up to date, it all looks pretty good. So it's nothing groundbreaking in terms of like redoing the UI, which is sort of what you know, I sort of wanted to see if they were going to do that, and you know, it seems like they're not going to do that. There's the calendar. So the calendar is taking a little bit of a minute. So let's just see how fast you can like mass sim this. So this should be the last, yeah, this is the last preseason game. Let's just sim like all the way up to this. Let's just see how fast this puppy goes. Set promotion nights, it doesn't matter, we can auto assign that. I should have probably checked it just to see like what we could do, but we'll go back and check that. So I don't know, I mean, you can judge for yourself how you like the sim speed. It's pretty, I mean, I don't know how to judge sim speeds. I guess it's alright. I mean, it seems to be fine to me. Okay. So I'm just trying to give you guys a glance, like a first glance at GM mode on NHL 17. So yeah, so we'll sim up to the start of the regular season, October 12th. All right, so it seems like everything's pretty much the same. I guess this is like, you can see your stats where you're at in the standings. I don't know if this was how old gen was. Really, I only touched old gen once, and that was to try and do a GM mode. Team stats and standings. So you can see like, I mean, you can see everything. I guess I do like the fact that they put the standings like right below, so you can easily keep track of like where you are and stuff like that in your division. I think that's cool. Yeah, so you can trade players, sign scouts, edit lines, so that's cool how you can do that all from here. You have these quick links. That's pretty cool. So if you want to do like roster moves, you can just jump into it from there, which I think helps. That's pretty cool. So yeah, everything from GM mode or franchise mode looks, you know, it looks the same, but again, some of the things they've added look pretty cool. I want to check, oh, I can't check promotions, but so I think that's it. I'm not going to relocate a team. I know that's probably going to be a huge thing people want to see, but I really just wanted to show you guys first glance real quickly what GM mode or franchise mode looks on NHL 17. And it seems cool. I like the additions. They're adding more stuff to do, give you more control of the team, which is a good thing. I do like the quick links. I don't know, again, if that was in last year's game, but I like it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys are playing GM mode already and you like it. And as always, guys, let me know. I want to do a GM mode. I will say, I think the Capitals, I gotta do it. You know, every year I feel like it's their year to win the Stanley Cup, but they never do. So I feel like I have to take control. So I probably will be leaning to that, to do a Capitals GM mode. I've never done one. I've always tried to veer away from them, but I've always thought, you know, this year would be their year, and it hasn't been. So I think it's time that I take control of the team. So I'll leave it here. First glance at franchise mode. Let me know what you guys think. Have a great day. I will see you later.